Do you feel happy today? Or maybe you're feeling tired, and life just doesn't seem as joyful as it used to be. If that's how you feel right now, then this episode is exactly what you need to hear. Hi there, I'm Wendy, and welcome to a special series of the Heal and Grow podcast, a quiet little space made just for you. Each night, before you end your day, you can simply sit down, take a breath, and listen to slowly find your way back to yourself amid the rush and noise of everyday life. This isn't a place where you have to be strong all the time. It's a place where you can rest, breathe, and just be. I'm always here to cheer for you, to listen to you, and to walk beside you on your journey toward a calmer, softer, and more peaceful version of yourself. I've come to realize something quite paradoxical. What we truly lack isn't joy. It's gratitude for the good things already here. You see, most of us aren't really missing happiness. We've simply forgotten how to see it. We have a healthy body that lets us walk on this earth, clean water to drink, delicious food to enjoy, and even Wi-Fi and a phone that allow you to listen to this podcast right now. All of these things exist because of the effort and care of countless others, and somehow, we are lucky enough to receive them. And yet, strangely, we rarely pause to feel grateful for any of it, because our minds are always chasing what we don't yet have. Our minds are always so busy, aren't they? Thinking about goals we haven't reached, people who haven't come into our lives yet, and the things that still feel not enough. Sometimes we believe happiness will come only when we have more money, more success, more love. But the more we chase, the more exhausted we become. The further we run toward what's out there, the more we miss the quiet joy that's already here. But one day, if you realize that your happiness depends not on what you achieve, but on how you choose to feel each day, everything begins to change. Because happiness has never been a destination. It's a way of seeing, a way of being. Have you ever thought to yourself, when I get there, I'll finally be happy? Maybe it was getting into college, landing your dream job, or finding the right relationship. You told yourself, once I reach that point, I'll be okay. I'll be at peace. But then one day, you do get there, and that happiness lasts only a few days, maybe a few weeks. Then suddenly the emptiness returns. You start wondering, why do I still feel this way, even after I've achieved what I wanted? That's what psychology calls the arrival fallacy, the false belief that happiness begins when we arrive. But in truth, happiness isn't waiting at the end of the road. It's scattered gently along the way, in moments we often rush past. Because once we reach what we wanted, our minds quickly adapt and begin chasing something new again. We step onto an invisible treadmill, running endlessly, never quite feeling enough. So if you're working hard towards something right now, maybe just pause for a moment. Lift your head, take a deep breath, and look around. Perhaps you're already living the life that your past self once dreamed of. Happiness isn't about arriving anywhere. It's a way of seeing the world, a gentle attitude toward life. One person can have everything and still feel empty, while another with so little can still wake up every morning and smile. So if today you slow down just a little, you might notice you're still here, still breathing, still feeling, still witnessing the quiet beauty of moments that will never happen in exactly the same way again. Have you ever noticed that each of us sees the world through our own pair of lenses? And that we only see what we truly choose to see? Someone wearing dark glasses will see a gloomy sky, but in reality, the sky has never changed. It's still the same blue, Only the light passing through the lens has shifted. Life works the same way. If we choose to focus on the negative, our whole day will start to feel heavy and gray. But if we gently turn our attention toward what's good, life begins to smile back at us. The world doesn't change, only the way we look at it does. Have you noticed? You could receive 10 compliments in a day, but just one criticism, and that's the one you'll replay over and over in your mind at night. Someone might have helped you 100 times, but one single moment of hurt can linger in your heart much longer than all the kindness before it. And then you start to wonder, why do I always focus on the negative? But the truth is, it doesn't mean you're weak or unkind. It simply means you're human. Our brains were designed for survival, not happiness. Since ancient times, our ancestors had to stay alert to danger. The growl of a wild animal, the sign of a coming storm. Even the smallest mistake could cost them their lives. So the brain learned to prioritize the negative, because paying attention to danger once meant staying alive. But in today's world, the tigers outside are mostly gone, and yet, inside us, there's still one that keeps growling. It makes us react more strongly to pain, hold on longer to hurt, and focus more on fear than on joy. Psychologists call this negative bias, our natural tendency to give more emotional weight to what's bad than to what's good. A single painful event can feel 3, even 5 times heavier than a joyful one. That's why, even when your life is full of good things, your mind can still pull you back to worry, sadness, or old wounds. But here's the beautiful part, because the mind can learn fear, it can also learn gratitude. Every time you pause to notice something good, no matter how small, you're training your brain to see differently. When you smile, when you think of someone who once helped you, or when you whisper a quiet thank you for just another peaceful day, you're teaching your mind to focus on the light instead of the shadows. That's the power of gratitude. It doesn't change the world overnight, but it gently changes the way you see it. Our minds can only hold one feeling at a time. If you're feeling grateful, there's no room for resentment. If you're remembering the good, the pain begins to fade. And the more you focus on what's beautiful, the clearer your inner vision becomes. And joy slowly finds its way back to you. Next time you think of someone, pause for a moment. Instead of remembering what they didn't do, try recalling one small thing they did that once made you smile. Because the truth is, joy has never really left. It's just waiting for you to notice it. Like the sun that rises every morning, whether you look up to see it or not. Joy doesn't live in grand moments. It hides in the quiet ones. In 5 minutes of stillness, in a warm cup of tea, or in the soft morning breeze brushing against your skin. When you're truly present, joy comes back on its own, as gentle as your breath, without trying, without forcing. And to keep that joy alive a little longer, learn to let go of what weighs you down. Not everyone, and not everything, deserves your energy. Say no to what drains you. An old thought, a past relationship, or the pressure to be someone you're not. When your mind has space, joy will return to fill it. And when you find your peace, the people around you can feel it too. A smile, a warm glance. Sometimes that's all it takes to brighten someone's day, because joy is contagious, and you, yes, you, can be the beginning of a new circle of happiness. Perhaps happiness was never gone. It's just been waiting for you to notice it. In your breath, in the morning light, and in that quiet moment when you whisper to yourself, "Thank you for letting me live another day." If today's words have brought a little softness to your heart, I hope you'll follow the Heal and Grow podcast and share this episode with someone who might need a gentle reminder too, because sometimes a single kind word can make someone smile after a very long day. I'm Wendy, and I'll always be here to cheer for you, to listen to you, and to walk beside you on this journey of healing and growth. Thank you for spending this quiet moment with me today.